For the next week, I'll be trying to earn as much money as I can on Fiverr. The main goal of this video is to see if I can earn more than £100 in 1 week. If you don't know what Fiverr is, it's basically a website where you can offer your services or your time in exchange for money. And the reason why I want to do this is because some of these Fiverr gurus have been really running up their bag and it's been coming up all over my TikTok feed. Now, the biggest question here is, can you be profitable in only just 7 days? Can a complete beginner make more than £100 in their first week? Now, I'm going to show you everything in this video, from how to get clients to actually making the gigs to actually, doing the work that the clients want you to do. So that if you want to try out this Fiverr side hustle as well, you can just copy this video, see exactly what I do, and hopefully you can earn some money with this as well. So if you guys don't know this, before I started making money on like social media and affiliate marketing, which is what I do these days, I actually used to do a lot of these Fiverr gigs. Back when I was 17, I was smashing out these Fiverr gigs, working for practically pennies. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I haven't touched Fiverr in over 5 years. So I'm probably going to be a bit rusty, and this is why this is kind of a beginner's guide to Fiverr, because I'm a beginner myself. Now, I just want to point out something big. If you've no idea what Fiverr is, you don't actually only get paid £5 per work. I don't really know what the website name is all about, but this is what I thought back when I was 17. But you can actually get paid like hundreds of pounds per gig if your skills meet the criteria for that gig. Now, I guarantee every single one of you watching this video will have a skill that they could sell on Fiverr. I'm nothing special, especially 17-year-old me. He was nothing special. He was learning on the job. I was getting these gigs and then I'd be searching on YouTube, how do I do this? How do I do that? There's no barrier to entry really. All you have to do is actually, learn the skills. So anyways, let's get into it. We have 7 days to make £100 starting from now. Okay, so the first thing that we actually need to do is make a gig on Fiverr. A gig is basically where you advertise your work or your skills, and like companies or like businesses will come up to you and basically, hire you to do their work. Now, this is a little bit more complicated than it used to be back in the day. I'm making a gig here for data entry. It wants me to complete a written assessment to make sure my English skills are up to date. I feel a bit insulted doing a spelling and grammar test at the age of 22, but it is what it is. You've got to do these things. So we actually need to pass this test, hopefully. Anyway, so what I've gone ahead and done is I've made a gig for data entry, I've made a gig for website designing, I've made a gig for social media managing, and I've made a gig for thumbnail designing. I wanted to try and create as many gigs as I can to show you that it's possible to earn money in loads of different fields. I guarantee you could do one of the things that I've just listed, and hopefully we get some clients for these gigs. So to make these gigs, I've kind of like looked around on other people's gigs, and like I've kind of seen what the competitors are doing, and there's some guys like literally charging ridiculous sums for like a thumbnail design. Now, because we're a new seller on Fiverr, I know for a fact we will not be able to charge this much money. No matter the quality that I can provide, these people will not want to buy off us if we've got 0 ratings. So what I've done is I've knocked down my prices on my gigs. I've made them fairly cheap to hopefully make them attractive to people, and then in the future, once we build up the reviews and stuff, we can start upping the prices. But for this challenge, I need to make £100 in 7 days. So realistically, I can't be picky and choosy what clients I do. I kind of need to do every single job that comes my way. But if you are starting out, I would recommend just looking at what other people are doing and maybe just like seeing what they're putting in their descriptions, what they're offering in their packages, and kind of structure yours in the similar sort of way with these top Fiverr freelancers, and hopefully you can get some gigs yourself. Anyways, now we play the waiting game and hopefully someone hires us.
1 day later.
Okay, so it's been about 24 hours since we last spoke, and we have had nothing back. Clearly, I'm doing something wrong. I realized that it would be hard to get gigs as a starter on Fiverr, but I didn't think it would be this hard. Anyways, what I've gone ahead and done is actually watched a few Fiverr YouTube videos on how to optimize my gigs to get clients and stuff, and they're basically telling me the gigs that I've got up right now are dog. So after watching a few of these videos, I've basically optimized them, made them more appealing. It's kind of like making a YouTube video. You have to craft these gigs in a way to optimize the conversion rates. Like, I didn't think I'd be putting this much work just to get a job. Like, I haven't actually started any work yet. I've made no money, but yet I've put in like a couple hours just crafting these gigs just to try and get a client. So if this is something that you want to do as well, you're gonna have to take this on board, that you're probably gonna have to do a lot of learning on how the actual Fiverr ecosystem works. But anyways, now that I've optimized my gigs, let's hope we get something back. Hey bro, I own a candle business and was wondering if you could make some content for my page, The Dank Candles. Okay, this sounds great. This guy basically messaged me off my social media growth / content creation gig. Anyways, we messaged a bit back and forth about actually what he wants from his social media growth, what he wants out of the package. And we basically came to the conclusion that he wants some content creating for his candles. He owns this candle business and he basically just wants like some good content for Instagram Reels and TikTok, just so people can know more about his candles and like actually have his candles on showcase and stuff. So what he's gone and done is actually sending me a free batch of candles so I can make these videos. So worst comes to worst from this video, we've got a free batch of candles. Anyways, he wants me to create about 8 different like TikTok / Instagram Reels. And I have properly undersold myself here because I'm getting a bit scared that we're not going to complete this challenge. So what I've kind of done is I've said I'll do all of this. I said I'll make 8 videos for £60. Now I'm not going to lie, I would be charging so much more than this, but because we're on this challenge, I need the money. We need to get to that £100 goal. So this guy's getting an absolute bargain. And, I didn't want to scare him away by saying, I want £100 or whatever. So I just said, you know what, £60, I'll do these videos. We're getting a free batch of candles. And, this is what I think you have to do when you're first starting out on Fiverr. You have to lower the price of your gigs to start out with, because otherwise people aren't just going to come to you. And then when you build up your reviews, get a bit more rapport and reputation on the platform, then we can start upping the prices and stuff. Anyways, I'm hoping he sends me these candles quick. As I said, we've only got 7 days to do this challenge. He did say he would ship them first class, so hopefully we get these candles by day 3 or day 4, and then I'm gonna have to somehow craft 8 videos really fast. And some of these video ideas that he sent me are pretty complex. He wants me to create like artificial rain and snow and stuff, so I'm gonna have to hop on some YouTube tutorials for some of this stuff. But a couple hours after I got this request, I also got another gig request from a guy called FM Gurus, who's this like up and coming YouTuber. He's got about 10 subscribers, but he wants a thumbnail making for his channel. Now he's only paying me £11.95 for this gig, so I'm not really going to spend crazy amount of times on this thumbnail. I'm getting like £10 basically after Fiverr takes its fees or whatever. So I'm going to actually show you guys how I'm going to do this on Canva, which is a free photo editing software, just to show you guys that you could do this for absolutely free as well.
Day 4.
Okay, so now it is day 4. It took the candles 2 whole days to get here, and we have about 3 days to make 8 product videos. It is I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Now honestly, I really don't have a lot of experience with making real life product videos. It's definitely going to be a learning curve for me. The challenge that we're going to face here is really trying to make these videos look professional on a budget. I don't want to be investing money into trying to make these videos look good. There's a lot of things that go into this, from like the lighting to the music choice and even just the editing alone to make these candle videos actually pop. Also the fact that if I make these videos and he doesn't like them, then he won't pay me in the 7-day time frame, which means we're going to fail the challenge. So the stakes are pretty high. So it brings up the big question, are we going to complete this in 7 days? So I think for the rest of day 4, what I'm going to do is actually just get down and film these product videos, hopefully even edit these videos as well. Hopefully by day 5, if I just absolutely blast it out tonight, we can have all these candle videos done, and then we can hopefully get another gig just in time to make that £100 goal. But that means I'm probably going to have to put in like a 5-hour, 6-hour shift tonight just to get these videos edited and filmed and everything like that. So wish me luck. Alright, so now it is Saturday. I stayed up all night recording and editing these dank candle videos. Now I think the end product has actually come out pretty well. I mean, I'll show you some clips on the screen right now. Now obviously I can't play the music, and I think the music is a big part of this, but it's Christmas style videos that he wanted, so I'm not really looking for Mariah Carey to break down my door and claim all my YouTube AdSense. You get the idea. These videos look good, and they definitely look the part. I know they're not super high quality, but this guy's paying me £60 for 8 different videos. I think this guy should be more than happy enough with what we've created. I made these all on my iPhone, and I just edited them on my computer, so if this doesn't prove that anyone can literally get gigs on Fiverr and then make these type of videos and do it, I really don't know what will. But just to give you an idea of the stuff that I had to do and the stuff that I had to learn, when I was creating like these rain and snow effects, I had to literally mask out my window and create this whole virtual background, chroma key the snow in to the background, and then rotoscope the hand so it would cover the window screen and then like cover off. And if that makes no sense to you, you might not be into video editing. Honestly, I learned how to do all of this last night watching YouTube videos, so you can learn how to do this stuff too. And some of these edits aren't that complicated. Like I did this one where it's like a day to night sort of thing, and it's really easy to do. And then this one where I did like a rapping style video, all I did was put like a Christmas theme on the TV in my mum's living room, and I actually got her to wrap the Christmas present while I recorded her wrapping the candles. And you know what, it turned out pretty good. The fact that I probably recorded these in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then edited for probably about 4 or 5 hours, pretty much shows that you guys could do this too. Keep in mind I was learning along the way as well. It wasn't just a straight put it into an editing software and just crack on. I was hopping on that YouTube tutorial bandwagon. I also made like these little Photoshop review templates for him as well. I've basically did everything that he asked on the group. Hopefully it just gives us our £60 and we can get on our way. Anyways, while we wait for him to get back to us, what I'm going to do is create this thumbnail for FM Gurus. Now to prove to you guys that you can do this as well, we'll be designing this in Canva, which is a free photo editing software. You can literally choose from loads of free templates on this editing software, and it is so easy to make these thumbnails. And because he's only got like 10 subscribers, I'm not feeling too guilty about using a free template system. He's paid £10 for this. It's not like he's paid £100, in which case I'd have made it on Photoshop and put in a bit more time. Anyways, so I put this free template in, I messed around with some of it to make it look a bit more unique to his style of videos and to his actual genre, which is Football Manager, and it's come out looking like this, which I think for £10, it does the job. And obviously it's not going to win any awards, but like I said again, it's a £10 Fiverr gig, and we made this in about half an hour, so probably the easiest £10 we ever made.
1 week later.
So it's been a long week, and I can reveal with about an hour to go until this challenge ends, we have failed. Now honestly, I really just wanted to fudge the numbers because I felt like we were so close to that £100 goal, but I feel like that would have just give you guys an unfair representation of this challenge. And if you guys wanted to actually do this yourselves, I'd feel bad if I said, you know, I made £100 when I actually didn't. Now, I'm sure people that are more established on Fiverr and have reviews and stuff will easily make more than £100 a week, like maybe even more of £100 a day. But literally the state that my page is in, I cannot get gigs. Like, I'm surprised we even got the 2 gigs that we did with 0 reviews, to be honest. I had to work like 3 times, 4 times as hard to deliver more quality on these gigs for less money than I would have had if I was more established on Fiverr. Anyways, we still managed to earn around £72, so it's not a complete loss, and I still kind of recommend you to do this if you do want some fast money and you've got some skills. So if you guys did enjoy this, definitely make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe as well for more side hustle content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.